How to grow stamvrug from seed. You can actually grow these from very unripe fruit because the seeds seem, well, it's just don't need to be mature to germinate. So you can have these very unripe small fruits that can give you a seed. So even if you can't find ripe fruit, you can get seeds. And they are heavily parasitized, and they still germinate even though they may be losing like maybe half of the seed has been eaten. As long as the nib is intact, they still seem to germinate. Probably because they are very rot resistant. And so all you need to do is remove the flesh, and then you end up with a seed like this. Or in case it's younger fruit, you end up with a seed that has a very thin, soft coat that you can just scrape off with your fingernail, which you should actually as soon as you get them, you should uh, remove the flesh and remove the seed coat and plant them. Well, not necessarily plant them, but stick them in tissue paper to germinate them, because when these start to dry out, the seed coat starts to sink to the the cotyledons in the seed, and so it becomes very hard to remove. And if they contain any parasites or any worms, you can just place them in water, and that should kill the parasite. And then you can just clean them and place them in the tissue paper to germinate. And the more adult seeds, more mature, harder seeds with harder seed coats, you should actually wait for them to dry just a tiny bit, so that the inner seed is smaller than the seed coat, so that when you crack it, or well, you should have like, oh, it should be able to be indented a little bit, so there's space in there. So when you crack it, you can stick a knife in there and break the seed coat around the seed without actually damaging the seed, which is very important to know. And so that's it for the process of cleaning it. And so I just placed it in some tissue paper like this. It's about 3 to 4 weeks. And I'll continue this. Well, I'll provide an update later on the progress of germination and what you should do once the seeds have produced, started to germinate.